Well, Texas Paul here with an incredibly important video brought to you by MeidasTouch. They have touched on something here that is something that we have to discuss. I'll see you on the other side.
You're a faithful Catholic, meaning you believe everything the church teaches?
Yes.
Everything?
Yes.
Everything?
Yes.
So you are, you see that the use of contraception is against natural moral law?
Yes.
Is destructive, a doorway to abortion, blah, blah, and all that and everything else.
Yes.
You see the whole, everything going on with Roe, for example, right now, and all the left, becoming completely uncorked, losing their minds. The question, they're saying they're coming after your gay marriage next. They're coming after your birth control after that and everything else. Well, you know what? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. Yes. So we need to make a plain statement of fact, which is the reason why the West is great is because Western civilization's underpinning is Christianity. You cannot have a successful society outside of the Christian moral order. And things like abortion and things like gay marriage are outside of the Christian moral order, and they lead to chaos and destruction and a culture of death, which is why we're seeing that today. We have abandoned the Christian moral order as a nation, and we are reaping that destruction.
How do you answer the local press person who might be your age and just sees you as some loony that she wants to take away your birth control?
Well,
in the state of Michigan.
Sure. So I guess we have to ask ourselves, would that ever come to a vote in the Michigan State Legislature? And if it should, I would have to side with it should not be legal. And I think that people believe that birth control is it's better, like you said, because, then you won't get pregnant and you won't need to have an abortion. But I think that it gives people the false sense of security that they can have consequence-free sex, and that's not true and it's not correct. Sex ought to be between one man and one woman in the confines of marriage.
And open to life.
And open to life, absolutely.
Well, folks, here we go. Nutballs are out of the bag. We told you they were going to try to overturn Roe v. Wade, and you folks didn't listen to us. You folks that in the Democratic Party and Republican Party that were always just saying, oh no, they won't do that. They won't do that. Well, they did it. They did it. Now, we've been telling you, Griswold v. Connecticut's next. Jacky Eubanks just sat on Church Militant, a TV show, an organization run by Mike Voris, that it's classified by the Southern Poverty Law Center as a Christian hate group. She sits down on their program, a hate group's program, and just flat out says it. We're going to make contraception illegal because, you shouldn't just be having sex. Now, not with you and your wife shouldn't, you and your wife shouldn't just be having sex. Now, that's irresponsible. And says that we're going to go back to the bad old days of Stonewall, pre-Stonewall, where you're just arresting gay people for being gay people. There was this movie, fantastic movie. I am just floored by every time I watch it. It's called The Imitation Game. You need to go watch that movie. It's about Alan Turing and breaking the Enigma code in World War II. It's a fascinating movie about how they treat someone that saved millions and millions of lives. You need to go back and take a look at that, folks. We are really heading back that direction if we do not put an end to these Republicans now. This midterm election, this is the one. If they retake power, if they retake the House, if they retake the Senate, that's it. They've already told you. They're going after Griswold v. Connecticut. Marsha Blackburn, a well-known senator, has come out and openly told you, we are coming after Griswold next.
Constitutionally unsound rulings like Griswold versus Connecticut.
And if you do not know what Griswold v. Connecticut is, it is your legal right as a married person to buy contraception. I'm not joking. They're going to make it a crime for you to buy rubber. They're going to make it a crime for you to be on birth control. Ladies, they want you at home, pregnant, and serving your man. That's what they want. They really, really, really want a theocracy. And the worst part of it is, it's going to be a war. Whose Christianity are they going to try to run with? You know, you got Greg Locke, who's just a freak. Is it going to be his brand of Christianity?
Now, if you vote Democrat, I don't even want you around this church. You can get out. You can get out, you demon. You can get out, you baby butchering election thief. You cannot be a Christian and vote Democrat in this nation. I don't care how mad that makes you. You get pissed off as you want to. You cannot be a Christian and vote Democrat in this nation. They are God-denying demons that butcher babies and hate this nation.
It's going to be the Catholic Church. I mean, they've got a hell of a lot of power. Believe me, the Catholic Church wields a lot of political power. Are you all going to have to follow the Catholic doctrine? I mean, which brand of Christianity do you believe, if they win their war and they win the midterms, which brand of Christianity do you think is going to rise to the top? My bet is it's going to be the most radical. It's going to be the Greg Locks. It's going to be the craziest of the crazies, because they're just willing to do anything. You know, folks, I don't understand the hate on gay people. I can't wrap my head around it. I guess it's because I understand what being gay is. I mean, it's just a physical thing. Your sexual desires are controlled by your hypothalamus and your amygdala in your brain. Your eyes are just cameras, sensors. Your nose is just a sensor that smells pheromones. What you feel about that is all processed in your hypothalamus and your amygdala. It's just who you are. These parents that turn their back on their children when they find out they're gay, well, that's you. That's genetics, people. You know, those organs grow the way they do inside your brain because of genetics. You know, old grandpa and grandma slept in separate beds for a reason. One of them wasn't that into it. They just lived the life everybody expected. It's not a joke, people. They're just human beings like me and you. Leave them the hell alone and let them live their lives. For Christ's sake. I mean, what is wrong with you Republicans that you're so freaking fascinated and so drawn? I mean, it's like a bug to a bug light, man. You're just drawn to hate. I mean, my God, people, you have got to let it go. If you're a decent human being, you have one option. You have one option. You vote Democrat in the midterms. That's all you can do. If you do not, you are giving up our democracy, you're giving up our freedoms, and you're welcoming in a theocracy. They're telling you out loud now. They're not hiding it. They're not hiding it. Mitch McConnell has said abortion is not a state rights issue like they always told us. They lied. They lied. This should be a states' rights issue. No, he said it's going to be a national ban on abortion, period. We will live in a theocracy. Whose Bible we follow? Still up in the air. We don't know. But it will be a Christo-fascist state. I guarantee you. They are already attacking your right to vote. And if you think they're going to stop, you're crazy. You're crazy. They're going to come after Griswold v. Connecticut next. They're going, and Alito in his decision openly criticized Griswold. I mean, they have openly criticized these decisions already. They're ready to do it. It'll be Griswold v. Connecticut, then Loving v. Virginia, and then they will come after mixed race marriages. If they get their way, they will drag us back to the 1940s, 1950s, where we have separate water fountains, where I'm not going, people. I'm not doing it. No, hell no. Hell no. Old Texas Paul, no, 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 no. I am not doing it. I love you folks, but it's time to get busy. It is time for you to donate. It is time for you to phone bank. It is time for you to just get in your crazy ass uncle's ass. I mean, just tear him a new one. When he starts talking his stupid shit, you shut him down. You tell him, look, you dumb son of a bitch, look what they're doing. Don't take it anymore. This isn't just friendly conversation. They're really doing this, people. Anyways, I love you. I really, really do. I mean that. My ride or die Democrats out there, you're what gets me up in the morning. It's to know that there are people out there that are like me. Their eyes are bloodshot. They're mad as hell, and we ain't going to do this shit. We're not going to go backwards. We are not. We're not going to let them step all over our gay brothers and sisters. We're not going to let them lock up our gay children. We're not going to let them tell us what kind of sex we can have, when we can have it, where we can have it. We're not going to let them say women must stay home and make babies. No, 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 no. Me and Dolly Parton, man, 925, baby, we are just going to kick some ass. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And we are going to win these midterms. We are going to stomp the Republicans into a mud hole and tell them your Christo-fascist bullshit is over. Over. Love you folks. Y'all have a wonderful day.